Hello everyone, I'm Ronler and you're watching Real Madrid versus Manchester City UEFA Champions League. This is a PES 21 simulation fully recorded and edited for your entertainment. No third-party footage, assets or any other copyrighted material has been used. All content is self-produced for entertainment purpose only.
To those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening, the conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
There's the whistle. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Takes the shot. Oh, great header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too. Rodri.
Lewis.
Rodri.
Bernardo Silva. Savinho.
Foden. Rodri.
Bernardo Silva. Foden. Eder Militao gets good distance on it. Ignoring. That's really well cleared. Get a throw in. And it's Rodri. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, what a climb! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rodri. Haaland. He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Howson. Alexander-Arnold. And he goes cross-field. And it's Valverde. That has found him in acres of space. And he's there to clear it. That's a physical challenge. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. True beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Foden proves just a little bit too strong. Rodri, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Tries a measured ball. Nice interception, well timed. And it's played forward. Valverde. Vinicius Junior laid out to the left flank. Valverde. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Bernardo Silva. Glory. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. And it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Cross goes in there. Guardiola attempts a clearance. Haaland. Foden. Lewis. Foden. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Valverde. Tchouaméni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bellingham. A chance to play it in. That's good play. Bellingham, now here's the delivery. And that's been repelled. Foden. Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. Alexander-Arnold. Now, where's he looking? Lobbed in behind. Vinicius Junior. In by Vinicius Junior. Savinho. Nouri. Savinho. Searching passes played there. Well read. And the danger is averted. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Vinicius Junior. Aimed in towards the centre. Guardiola aimed forwards. That's been won straight back. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Savinho. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. Lewis. And here's Foden. And here's Haaland. Referee has just said play on. Valverde. And here's Mbappé. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. That's an imaginative pass. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rodri. Lewis. Guardiola. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Savinho gets into a good position. That's very neat. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappé. Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. And he's there to get it away. Valverde have it back and can go again. And here's Mbappé. Mbappé! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Lewis. Cuts out the pass. Valverde gently done. Stones has given away a free kick. Now it's Bellingham. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Savinho. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Looking to break at pace. Oh, red, nice interception. Played back to the goalkeeper. Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. Foden. Valverde. Can he latch on to this? Lewis cuts it out. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Foden carries the ball down the right. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Haaland. Straight run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Hussein really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappé. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappé has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, such good technique as well, that was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Ruben Dias. Lewis. Vardiol gently done. Ignory. Savinho played towards the other side. Lewis. Foden. Lewis. Rodri. Thinks about the Haaland! He's pulled him up for that challenge. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And he's there to clear it. And it's Rodri. Rodri laid out towards the right wing. Shapes to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way. Rudiger chooses to go cross-field. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappé. Nicely intercepted.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Ignory. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Ruben Dias. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Glory. And here's Savinho. And here's Savinho. Savinho. Defending of the desperate variety. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Glory looks to the other side. Foden. Foden. It's a throw-in. Now it's Foden. Bernardo Silva knocks it out wide. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Clearly not happy with that. Foden. Glory. And it's Bernardo Silva. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Nice control. Rodri. Foden. Rodri. Ball driven towards the far post. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. And here's Mbappé. Bellingham. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Valverde just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Now it's Savinho. Oh, that's nice. Glory. And here's Savinho. And here's Bernardo Silva. Proves too strong. Vinicius Junior. Is there any support? He might not need it. Bellingham. Valverde. Cleared away. And claimed it back swiftly. Vinicius Junior. That has been knocked clear. Foden. Succumbs to the pressure. Mbappé. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Shot a goal! Gets it away. Foden. Making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Haaland. Foden. Bernardo Silva, who's set up one goal so far. Rodri tries to dink it through. Vinicius Junior. Mbappé. Now it's Bellingham. First quarter of an hour gone. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's heaved it away. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. And here's Vinicius Junior. Did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rudiger, and the keeper's got it again. Eder Militao. Haaland. Valverde. Rodri, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. He's going to be disappointed with that. Guardiola. And it's played forward. And it's Lewis. And here's Foden. Rodri. Lewis. Very nicely done. Time to deliver. Played into the middle. That is lovely. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, that's well done, really robust. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Can he deliver? Bellingham. Hit into the middle. Stones gets it clear. Tchouaméni. Valverde gets a good foot in there. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Touch. This looks promising. It's a great ball. Danger averted for now. Tchouaméni, a crossfield, changing the point of attack. Haaland. It's Valverde. Mbappé, and the finish! Clearance is short. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. Guardiol forwards and with intent. And reclaimed it in a trice. Foden. Oh, it's played in chance! Oh, that probably deserved better.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Haaland played over towards the opposite flank. That'll be a throw. Played into space. Played in deep. And he thumps it clear. Ruben Dias wins the duel this time. Rodri. Guardiol shifted upfield. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappé. That is a little undercut. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Haaland. Valverde. And here's Mbappé. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Haaland. Now it's Foden. That's tiny. Bernardo Silva. And here's Foden. Oh, sweet feet. Rudiger getting this one clear. Plenty waiting in the middle. Showing good feet. Foden hangs one in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Deftly away. And it's Lewis. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice looking ball. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. So who's he picking out? And here's Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Guardiol. Bernardo Silva. Nuri. Lewis. Ruben Dias, aim forwards. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Decent hit and on target. Foden. Lewis. Oh, that's neat. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri, and that's aimed into the middle. It's a little off target. And there's the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Foden. Rodri. Out towards the flank. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Rodri. Rodri, gently done. Lewis does really well to win the ball there. Haaland does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Lewis. Foden. And it's Lewis. Foden. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Haaland. Haaland
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Valverde. Valverde. Lovely feet. And he goes cross-field. Vinicius Junior. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Oh, such a clever touch. Foden plays it in. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Rudiger. Played towards the other side. Valverde moved on forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Rodri shifted upfield. And it's Lewis. Lewis. Foden. Oh, that's neat. Oh, well played. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They caught red. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappé. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Stones. Savinho. Rodri. Lewis. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He is going into that little black book. Eder Militao. Savinho. Now it's Haaland. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Foden. Good take, and is he in? Bernardo Silva. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Alexander-Arnold chooses to go cross-field. Haaland. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. And here's Bellingham. Foden. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Lewis. Foden. Oh, that's nice. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Glory. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. And here's Haaland, chance for a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Valverde, over towards the opposite flank. And it's Bernardo Silva. Glory. Here's Savinho. That's an excellent interception. Now it's Savinho. He's got options in the... A header! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's played forward. Bellingham. Valverde forwards and with intent. Mbappé. Oh, good spread. Bellingham. Played out to the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Ruben Diaz gets it away. And it's Valverde. Well, that's well seen too. Haaland. Bellingham. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rory. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappé. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Done delicately. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ruben Diaz looks to the other side. Bellingham. Ooh, delicate chip through. Stones can get it clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Valverde. Valverde with the cross. And that has been cleared. Mbappé finds himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Mbappé. And here's Vinicius Junior. He can get that clear. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bernardo Silva. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Lofted upfield. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. And here's Savinho. Nice control. So who's he picking out? That's good play. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's Bellingham. And here's Mbappé. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lewis. Played back in. And here's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now it's Haaland. He's got away. Great defending, strong and determined. Haaland had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Valverde. Valverde caresses it through. play for a goal kick. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Mbappé. And that could sit. And the shot! Lewis shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Lewis forwards and with intent. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Lewis, gently done. Rudiger. Haaland aimed forwards. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Rodri wins the duel this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foden. And it's Lewis. Foden. That's very neat. Lewis puts them all in. And that was very necessary. And here's Foden. Foden. Rodri played into space. And he's there to clear it. And it's Lewis. Savinho. Over to the left. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Savinho. And here's Bernardo Silva. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Mbappé. Bellingham. Valverde forwards and with intent. Savinho. Guardiola. Savinho. Savinho. Rodri. Good chance here! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Haaland, gently done. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold, and he goes cross-field. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Oh, look at the space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the pass is intercepted. Foden. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Nori. Ambitious ball here. It's come to nothing. Chouameni. Rudiger chooses to go cross-field. Vinicius Junior. proves too strong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
And here's Haaland. Haaland spread out to the left. Valverde. Howson. And here's Mbappé. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Mbappé! And it's Valverde. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Valverde. Chouameni. Ruben Dias gets it away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mbappé! Savinho. Vinicius Junior. Savinho. Rodri. Foden. Ruben Dias looks to the other side. Stones. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Great work on the overlap. Bernardo Silva. Moved on forwards. Succumbs to the pressure. And it's played forward. Nouri, played into space out wide, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And they've got a throw. And it's Lewis. He is just caressing the ball. Across. Valverde. Bellingham. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. Foden. Across it goes. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Valverde. Played towards the other side. Alexander-Arnold. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. In with the challenge, and he has been fouled there. That's a corner kick. Rodri getting this one clear. Ball is over the line. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rodri. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rodri. Foden. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Aim forwards. Bernardo Silva. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Bernardo Silva. Foden. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Howson. And it's played forward. And here's Mbappé. Savinho. Nori. Vardiol. Vardiol, gently done. That's the throw. And here's Mbappé. Mbappé. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Bellingham. Oh, it's a great ball here. And he's been booked for simulation.
Well, he knows very well that was never a foul. He has made himself look ridiculous.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Stone whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Savinho. Ruben Dias, forwards and with intent. Foden battling down that right flank. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Haaland. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Moved on forwards. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Foden. Nori. Bernardo Silva. And it's Rodri. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And he has kept it out so somehow.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Lewis gets rid without sophistication. And it's Valverde. Looking here to chip it through. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. That's not going far. And here's Bellingham, out to the right. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Oh, easy pickings there. Haaland. Now it's Savinho. Foden. Lewis. Foden. And here's Haaland. Plays it across. Bellingham played with finesse. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vardiol. Ignoring. That's really well manoeuvred. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. Very nicely done. Cross to the back post. That is a brilliant interception. Chouameni. Rudiger. Played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Haaland. Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ruben Dias. Rodri. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Over to the left. Lewis does well to get it back. And it's Lewis. That has been knocked clear. Played in by Foden. Valverde aim forwards. Eder Militao. And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And again the keeper stands strong. It's a mighty effort! That's going to go a long way. Foden. Cross goes in. Bullish header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Alexander-Arnold. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Bernardo Silva did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Guardiola. Tries a deft little ball. He's in a... Takes a shot! He's scored!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And the action is back underway. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. It's out for a goal kick. Chouameni. Eder Militao. Valverde. Chouameni. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Succumbs to the pressure. Foden. Rodri. Foden. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappé. And it's Bellingham. Mbappé played out towards the right wing. And it's played in here. Can he finish? Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Haaland. Foden. Has a quick glance. Eder Militao. Haaland. Vinicius Junior. That's tidy. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's cut it out. Savinho. Rodri. Rodri forwards and with intent. Foden. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Nouri. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a cute ball. And the ball is out of play. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola. That's really well manoeuvred. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Eder Militao. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. Haaland. Foden. Lewis. Rodri. Savinho chasing after it. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Rudiger. Tchouaméni shifted upfield. Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Savinho. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. That has been cut short. Rudiger. And it's played forward. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. Cleared without complication. Howson have it back and can go again. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde, played out wide. And he decides to cross it. Guardiola gets it away. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. And he goes cross-field. Foden. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Bernardo Silva. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Foden. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Aim forwards. Foden. Nouri. And it's Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Bernardo Silva. Rodri, probing pass. And that's been won straight back. Very nicely done. Spread out to the left. Deep cross. Eder Militao tries to clear. Valverde. Valverde, gently done. Oh, such a...
Mbappé, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Nouri. And here's Savinho. Now it's Savinho. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. keeps it clear. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Valverde. Bellingham. Valverde. Looks to the other side. And it's Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that is asking for trouble. And that has been clubbed away. Valverde. Valverde! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rodri. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. Played towards the other side. Foden. Lewis. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Valverde. Haaland. That's a throw. Vinicius Junior. Decent progress down the left. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's good play. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nouri. And here's Savinho. Oh, nice touch. And it's Bernardo Silva. Takes a shot! And that's off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Valverde. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Thinks one through. Savinho, and it's lofted through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Haaland. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappé. Mbappé, oh, good spread. Lovely feet. Valverde. Goes to finish! Savinho. Nouri. Ruben Dias. Foden. Vinicius Junior. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold. That's really well manoeuvred. Foden. Foden going full steam down the flank. Bellingham forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior, out to the left it goes. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Mbappé being hunted in packs.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
And here's Vinicius Junior, out towards the flank. Ruben Dias clears it away. Lewis. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Nouri looks to the other side. Foden. And it's Lewis. Foden has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Valverde. Moved on forwards. Now it's Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappé. Mbappé! And here's Mbappé. Lobbed in behind. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappé. Great chance! Chance again? No.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're up in the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Great defending, strong and determined. Chouameni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappé has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Bellingham, there's the shot! Savinho. Guardiola, and he goes cross-field. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Here's Mbappé, steaming on goalwards. Mbappé is fouled.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Mbappé! And it's Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Foden. Nouri. Aim forwards. Bernardo Silva. Haaland! Savinho. Savinho! Bellingham. Now it's Mbappé. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva played out to the left flank. Chouameni. Bellingham. Played out to the right. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He is just caressing the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Real chance! No mistake! Offside.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Bernardo Silva played towards the other side. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Valverde.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bernardo Silva. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Bernardo Silva producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nouri. Stones. And it's played forward. Foden. Foden. Lewis. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Foden. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's played into the middle. Guardiola gets it away. Bernardo Silva. And it goes cross-field. Foden. Vinicius Junior. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Over to the left. Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Haaland. Foden. Ignory. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. He's taking on the lot of them. Lewis, and he's gone backward here. It's anyone's ball now. Clears it away. Aim forwards. Time to deliver. Showing good feet. Has crossed into the middle. Gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. Lewis. Foden. Ignory. Savinho. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's in!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's Bellingham. Clipped into space. That's really well cleared. Rodri. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol shifted upfield. Nouri. Valverde. Mbappé played out to the left flank. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That's a nicely weighted pass. Lovely bit of skill. Haaland does. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Up he goes! Moved on forwards. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappé. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat. Valverde. Haaland. Now it's Foden. Foden chips it through. Here's found a way through. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
And he's there to clear it. Savinho. And it's Bernardo Silva. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappé.
Mbappé really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bellingham. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Stones. Foden. Nice interception, well timed. Valverde. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Foden. And here's Mbappé. And it's Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's nice. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. He has a look. Vinicius Junior! He has done it! And they get themselves perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mbappé. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham knocks it out wide. That is lovely. And he cuts out the supply. Calmly anticipates. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. That has been knocked clear. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. That's very neat. Serves up across. Stones can get it clear. Back in once more. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Donnarumma claims captain. Haaland. Haaland. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Foden. Rodri. Haaland! Howson. Foden wins the duel this time. And here's Haaland. He's in plenty of space here. Can he finish? This time, surely! He's got away with one there. Tchouaméni getting this one clear. Mbappé. Vinicius Junior. Mbappé. And here's Haaland. Valverde defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Valverde forwards and with intent. Excellent. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Clears it away. Foden. Lewis is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows that.
Rudiger chooses to go cross-field. Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Valverde. Foden. Rodri. Played out wide. Lewis. Rodri. Valverde makes the interception. Bellingham done delicately. And he's managed to get free. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva, gently done. And the shot! No, not quite.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Valverde. Out to the right. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Alexander up. Shot! Deftly away. Out towards the flank. In once more. And reclaimed it in a trice. Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Foden. Vardiol. Vardiol head over towards the opposite flank. Bernardo Silva. Savinho. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni spread out to the left. It's gone for a throw-in. Valverde tries a measured ball. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Vardiol aim forwards. Bernardo Silva. Stones moved on forwards. Savinho. Great defending, strong and determined. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cleared away. And here's Foden. And a chance! Haaland. Valverde. Eder Militao forwards and with intent. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's played forward. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva tries a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Bernardo Silva usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Bellingham. Guardiola with a definite foul there. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Oh, he's in! Oh, it's come loose. Mbappé. He's being urged to shoot. Stones can get it clear. Savinho shifted upfield. Lewis. Rodri aim forwards. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Tchouaméni, gently done. Tries a deft little ball. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's been won straight back. And they've got rid. Lewis. Half an hour gone in the second half. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And the shot's on here. Haaland!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Moved on forwards.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Mbappé. Guardiola with the clearance. Rodri getting this one clear. Oh, such a clever touch. Picks it up out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's Valverde. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, nice touch. Valverde. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappé. Defending of the desperate variety. Cross into the... Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Bernardo Silva. Glory looks to the other side. What a throw in. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And here's Bellingham. And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nice physical challenge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Here's Mbappé. Vinicius Junior looking for a runner. And he shoots! The finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's played forward. Glory. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. Looking for a decent ball in. Savinho's cross. And it's Lewis.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Glory. Savinho. Oh, that's nice. Clipped into space.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Rudiger. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Haaland! And that could have brought them level.
Haaland, well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Aim forwards. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Savinho. Now it's a chance, surely! It's there! They are right back in business.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Eder Militao. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Haaland. Valverde. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold succumbs to the pressure.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out to the left it goes. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappé. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Mbappé! Only partially clear. Chouameni. Valverde. Nice control. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Valverde. Chouameni. Stones cuts it out. Gets it away. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's onside. He is through here. That's good play. Haaland. Back when it goes.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Bellingham! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Ruben Dias moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Valverde. Haaland. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Vinicius Junior. Purring through the gears. Danger averted for now. Valverde. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Very nicely done. Lewis, and he has been fouled there. Yep, it's a corner.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's played forward. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Foot in. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Climbs up big! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Haaland. Tchouameni. Rudiger, gently done. Eder Militao. Valverde. That's really well manoeuvred. Lewis gets across to intercept that. Foden. Lewis, gently done.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rudiger. Into the last 5 minutes. Haaland. Moved on forwards. Mbappé.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Foden looking to run onto it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Alexander-Arnold. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Bellingham. Rudiger. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Valverde.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well, That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Haaland. That is lovely. Lewis. Now it's Foden. Foden, he's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Aim forwards. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it... Bellingham!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Ruben Dias. Lewis. Foden. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Lewis. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. It is now or never. Time is against them.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that has been clubbed away. Vardiol. And he goes cross-field. Foden. Now who's going to be first to this? Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Lewis. That's very neat. Hit into the middle. Eder Militao tries to clear. He is just caressing the ball. Eder Militao gets it away. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Chouameni. Valverde. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Vardiol. Nouri. Stones. Rodri. Rodri forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Rudiger. Chouameni. The pass has been well intercepted. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Nouri. And here's Savinho. Savinho.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's run loose here. Haaland. Rodri. Back into the middle. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Delivered in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rodri. Lewis. Foden. Haaland. Oh, and he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Valverde blocks it at the expense of a corner. Haaland getting this one clear. They are right into last chance territory. Vinicius Junior gets good distance on it. And it's Bernardo Silva. Lewis, and that's... Oh, what a climb! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Tchouaméni, Vinicius Junior. Guardiola clears it away. Foden. Ruben Dias. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. Eder Militao, gently done. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Vinicius Junior. Goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. Foden getting this one clear. Oh, it's come loose. And he thumps it clear. Who's he going to play in? And here's Haaland. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Valverde. Valverde, played out to the right. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Savinho. Moved on forwards. Foden. It's a good run down the right. And here's Haaland. And it's Lewis. Oh, sweet feet. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold.
Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Mbappé. No way through, so back it comes. Receives a chance to shoot. Rodri. Ruben Dias shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. That's tidy. Valverde. Final seconds, this has to be it. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely feet. Played into the middle. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Foden. Throw it. Can he latch on to this? And it's Valverde. Valverde, spread out to the left. That's a nicely weighted pass. And claimed it back swiftly. Shoots! It's really well cleared. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Needs a quality cross. Might be danger here. Big chance! Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. Haaland. Lewis. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. And here's Mbappé. Now it's Bellingham. Over to the left. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Bernardo Silva. Guardiola forwards and with intent. Savinho. Oh, nicely intercepted. Valverde. Eder Militao. Aim forwards. Valverde. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Savinho. Nori. Savinho. Savinho on a charge down the left. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Belly. Valverde. That's really well manoeuvred. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Haaland gently done. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. Foden. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Your final thoughts?